February the 11th. Glad you're with us. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had to run a errand for one of our church members and just now got back. One of the things somebody asked me is why I'm not wearing my glasses. Well, my glasses reflect the lights that are in here, and it makes it a little hard sometimes to make a good visual. So today we're going to be talking about God keeps every promise. Written, of course, by Chris Dixon from Liberty Baptist Church in Dublin, Georgia. Says out of Isaiah 32:15 through 17, until the Spirit is poured upon us from on high, and the wilderness becomes a fruitful field, and the fruitful field is counted as a forest. Then justice will dwell in the wilderness, and righteousness remain in the fruitful field. The work of righteousness will be peace, and the effect of righteousness, quietness, and assurance forever. That's a promise that's coming our way. One of these days, God's going to make everything right, and we'll have that promise of assurance, quietness forever. Out of the wilderness and into the fruitful field. What a promise. And God keeps every promise he makes. When we spend time with God and make his will the priority of our lives, we have the confidence that every promise God made in the scriptures will prove true. Paul also made the claim that he found God's promises to be true. In 2 Corinthians 1:20 says, for all the promises of God in him are yes, and in him amen, to the glory of God through us. We often find ourselves in a wilderness when God's promised a fruitful field, but it doesn't change the truth of his promises. Even in the wilderness, we continue to seek him to discover why his promise is not yet fulfilled. Never be discouraged or impatient if you are experiencing a promise from God. Continue to seek Christ and pursue his will. One of the only things worse than waiting on God is wishing you had. The dark moments of your life will only last as long as necessary for God to accomplish his purpose in you. God keeps his promises. So let us be faithful in what we do in our service for him. Our prayer today is, dear God, let me never stop trusting in the promises you have made to me. Amen. God bless you. Have a great Thursday. Watch out for the weather coming. Make sure your houses are secure, your water lines are secure, and make sure to drip those faucets or even let them run a little bit in this extreme cold coming up. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.